So guys, I've shared my screen. Let me know when you start seeing it.
Yep, I can see that.
Excuse me. All right, great. Can you see the presentation?
Yeah, I can.
Great. All right. Let's start this. Yeah. All right, guys. Welcome to the Salesforce Saturday session. This is the third session we are having, and I'm really thankful to you guys. You guys have taken out your time on a Saturday and joined this session. I hope I'll be able to provide some valuable information here that you can take back, and it's not a waste of your time. so today's session is on Salesforce Certifications. Explained. I know that's a big word, explained. But yeah, so what I've done is I've tried to explain all the Salesforce certifications that are right now on offer. So I think that there are around 12 to 13 certifications total that Salesforce offers, including the Pardot and the Marketing Specialist and everything I've included. So let's get started. Okay. All right. So this is our customary slide, guys. This occurs like this is going to be part of every Salesforce Saturday session. This is for those of you who are joined the session for the first time or don't know exactly what is Salesforce Saturday. So guys, this Salesforce Saturday is a concept that was started by Stephanie Herrera in Austin, Texas. She's a Salesforce MVP right now, and so every Saturday, what she used to do, she used to meet in a coffee shop. And anybody and everybody can come there and they can discuss our discussion on anything related to Salesforce, whether it's preparation for certifications or any particular topic or any issue they might be having with their Salesforce implementations or whatever the work they are doing with Salesforce. So on the same concept, I've started this group. So this Salesforce Saturday is part of the New Delhi Salesforce Developer User Group only. So the user groups meetups that we usually have that we have every month or every 2 months that are going to happen as usual. But with this particular initiative, we are going to be meeting a little more earlier. So there have been 3 online sessions till now, and I'm trying to get one scheduled, an offline session. I'll send out the invite as soon as possible. For I think next Saturday or next to next Saturday, something like that. So you'll receive the invites, and you're all welcome to come there, and we can have a lot of discussions, and I'll also send the agenda as well. So I try, guys, all these sessions, whether they are online or whether we are going to have offline, they are as useful to you guys, and you guys can go back with something to, after learning something new and sharing something new with everybody. All right, so we're going to have these sessions every Saturday. I'm going to try. Right now I've been committing. But okay, I think Vinil is not able to hear us.
I think you need to connect actually.
Okay, so Vinil, is it everybody? Everybody else can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So Vetri, I think you can hear me, and everybody else. So I'm able to hear only Vetri right now, and I hope everybody else is also all right. Great. So when you please check your sound settings or something. Great. And plus, guys, this session is being recorded, so don't worry about that. If you miss anything, I'll be sharing the session recording, pretty soon after the session. Okay. So moving forward. So this is all about helping each other, and this is, guys, Salesforce Saturday is a volunteer-based program, so it's not just me coming up with sessions. So if you have any kind of knowledge, any kind of knowledge, it's not related to just the new topic, any kind of thing that you think you are pretty good with, and you can share that knowledge with everybody. You're welcome to come here. Just send me an email or reach out to me on Twitter or any way possible, and and we can have your session set up. You just need to prepare a little bit of slide, and even if you don't have a slide, you can just give a demo of whatever knowledge you have. Just share your screen, something like that. So just we are learning together, sharing together, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward. So yeah, she's Stephanie Herrera. She started this thing, and she was recently interviewed on the Button Click Admin podcast, which is run by Mike Gerhardt. And she was kind enough to mention our Salesforce Saturday sessions that we have started as part of the New Delhi Developer User Group. So guys, I provided a link here. You can go to this link and listen to her. Pretty interesting conversation she had with Mike. Okay, who the hell I am? The people who are new to these sessions, and they have just joined the New Delhi Developer User Group. I'm the organizer of the New Delhi Developer User Group. I'm the organizer of the Salesforce Saturday Delhi chapter. I'm pretty active on the Salesforce Success community. You can check me out there. I'm blogging at cloudvandana.com. I'm working as an independent Salesforce consultant as well as developer. And you can reach out to me on Twitter with my handle, that is Atul31 Gupta. This is my Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook page, and blog. Great. Okay, guys. Now, starting with the cream of the session, like what are Salesforce certifications? So, Salesforce certifications, guys, this is nothing but a series of certifications provided by Salesforce.com that you can take to demonstrate your knowledge and expertise in different areas of Salesforce. Straightforward enough. There we go, guys. So this is a kind of a slide I prepared to give you a glimpse of all the Salesforce certifications that are there on offer.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can see from left to right, we have got the administrator track, we have got the implementation track, the Pardot track, the marketing track, and then there's the declarative track. After that, the developer track, and then the architect track. So we are going to be going through all these certifications one by one, and we are going to be discussing all the prerequisites, exactly what is it, and what brief idea about the format of the certification, and what kind of knowledge you require to crack that certification. So that we're not going to be going very deep because since these sessions are 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes long, not more than that. So we're not going to be going a lot deeper, like how exactly you can crack these individual certifications. Right now, it's just an overview to get you started and to identify, if some of you are beginners, to identify which track you should go forward with. If you are confused, like whether I should go with developer certification or whether I should go with administrator certification. So, this session is going to actually give you a pretty good idea, like where you should exactly target your focus. All right, going forward. Okay, there's what Salesforce University. So you might have heard about Salesforce University a lot in the past couple of months. So it's an entity part of Salesforce only, which has been created that handles all the training and certification and the release exams related stuff. Okay, so since the Salesforce certifications itself and the training part itself has grown tremendously, and now I think millions of people around the world, they take up these certifications every now and then. So they created a separate entity for that. So you have the Twitter handle, which is @SalesforceU. You can follow that, and you can just ping these guys on Twitter and ask them anything, any kind of question you might have related to certifications, any issues you might have, and they are pretty generous and they come back to you pretty fast. So I've been trying to ping them and asking my questions, and they are pretty good. They just come back in a couple of, sometimes in a couple of minutes, at most in a couple of hours. Yeah. And this is the website where you can go, and they've got a lot of, so yeah, obviously it's a Salesforce website. You've got a lot of paid trainings available here, depending on the track and depending on the role. So you can check that out. Okay. Now, some of you might be wondering why be certified at all, right? So, what's the need of certification? So, I see a lot of people, a lot of experienced people, they tell me that I know a lot of stuff about, let's say, particularly the people who are pretty good with programming and coding stuff. They tell me that I'm already pretty good. Why do I need a certification for someone to, certify me that I can do this? I know that I am pretty good. But guys, the certifications give you a credibility. they are proof of your Salesforce knowledge. So the most important point of having a certification is you become very, very desirable to your employers. And whenever, let's say an HR is going to look up on LinkedIn, or let's say, some other job site, or, they're going to search through Salesforce archives, when they're going to step on your name, they're going to see, first thing they're going to see what kind of knowledge you have. Right, and let's say you have written in your CV that you have knowledge about Sales Cloud, you have knowledge about Service Cloud. So, anybody can write on their CV that they have a knowledge of Sales Cloud, right? Like, what's the proof? So, Salesforce, if you have cleared a Salesforce certification, let's say Sales Cloud or Service Cloud certification, that gives you a credibility that tells that recruiter or that employer that yes, this guy has the understanding of the Sales Cloud and Service Cloud of Salesforce, and I'm not going to be hiring blind. Right, so that it actually makes the job of an HR or employer very easy. Plus, it actually it stands you out from a crowd of people who say the same thing, whose CV is similar to you, but they don't have the certification. So you have that advantage. So I personally felt that. So I'm 5X certified. So I've got almost all the preliminary certifications, including the advanced developer certification. So I personally felt that, as I started clearing my certifications, the job interview calls and, employers inquiring about me and everything, it increased tremendously. But it actually helps. So advanced guys, advanced certified guys, like I told you, I'm an advanced developer, they are quite in demand. So as soon as you clear and advanced. So in India, from an Indian perspective, obviously an advanced developer is much more in demand. Administrators, obviously, it's not like, it's not going to be any useful. But yeah, from an Indian perspective, developers are pretty good in demand in India. So companies, what they do is, why do they need certified people? First thing, certified people are authenticated, credible. Second thing is, companies need to show what. Hello? All right. Companies need to. Yeah. So guys, please place yourselves on mute.
Yep, sure.
This session is being recorded, so we want to have a clean voice. So if you have any question, just unmute yourself, and you can interrupt me and you can ask a question. No issues about that. Okay. Let's go forward. So companies need to show, whenever they're going to be going for a project, they bid for a project, they need to show what the number of certified people they have. So that actually gets them the projects. So they need certified people. That's why they are so much down on getting you certified. And and upping your certification is going to lead to a major increase in your salary. Yes. So if you are, let's say, you go to an employer, you say, I'm a certified admin. And if you go to an employer and you say that you have a certified advanced admin and a Sales and Service Cloud certified, then yeah, the salary that is going to be offered to you is going to have a lot of difference. Believe me, guys, it actually makes a huge difference. So I don't have the Indian data right now, guys. I hope I can compile that kind of data in India as well. But yeah, the Denver user group has yearly survey. So this is a clickable link, guys. I'm going to be sharing this presentation. You can click on this link and you can go to that particular site of Denver user group. And so they have this yearly survey. So according to the 2015 salary survey results, these are the results they got. So as you can see, the advanced developer, these are the certifications that grab you most, the very big salaries. The advanced developer certification, and you have the Service Cloud consultant certification. So guys, yeah, from a US point of view, where, consultant, you have got all the businesses there, and you can, the consultant profile is actually makes sense. Being a consultant actually is an advantage. In India, since most of the clients are out there in US, UK, and so your job, having knowledge as much as a consultant is pretty good. But Indian employees, I can tell you from my experience, they actually focus on the advanced developer certification more. the more you are good with coding, the more you're good with designing applications in Salesforce, the more your salary. All right, let's go forward. And yes, guys, having multiple certifications is also, yesterday only I saw on Twitter, so there's this guy called Daniel Peter. He has completed all the 13 certifications, apart from the technical architect one. So yeah, so people are going after all the certifications. Not like, you need to just stick with the admin track or the consultation track. You can go for any certification. If you think that you have the knowledge and if you think that you are sport for it, you can. All right. So that in the starting, you have to start somewhere, right? So find the certifications. So depending on what you want to pursue and what direction you want to take, you can choose one of these tracks. And one is the admin or consultant track, and the second is the developer track. So there you go, guys. So this is how your admin and implementation track and developer track are split. So your admin track is you have to be a Salesforce certified administrator first, and that is a prerequisite. After that, you can go for any of these. That is Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, and Advanced Admin. But your administrator is the prerequisite for all these certifications. Now, separate from this track is called the developer track. So you either have to be a Post.com certified developer, which is, so guys, this certification is now no longer offered by Salesforce. But if you are a Salesforce certified developer already, it's not like it's null and void. It's still gonna be there and still gonna be there for a long, long time. But for anyone who is gonna be going forward to taking the certification exam, developer track certification exam for the first time, they're not going to see this certification anywhere. They're not going to have this option of signing up for Post.com developer. They'll have two options. Either you have to go with the platform app builder, or they have to go with the platform developer one. So these are a couple of new certifications that have been introduced, and I'll explain. We'll be going through these certifications in a while. So having either a Post.com developer certification already, or if you clear the platform app developer certification, app builder, or the platform developer 1 certification, you're entitled to, or you have cleared the prerequisite to go for the technical architect certification. Okay, and developer 2, yes, you need the prerequisite is the developer 1 certification. Okay, so this is how guys, this is laid out, and you can choose any of these tracks and go forward with it. Go ahead. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, now we're going to go through each and every certification one by one, guys. Very briefly, I've explained all the certifications here, so that whenever you want to have an idea exactly what is the certification about, you can just come to this slide and have a look. So guys, this is a Salesforce certified Post.com developer certificate, which is no longer offered. Yes, if you have already done it, it still counts. So it still counts as so if you guys have already a Post.com developer, but you're not a technical architect, so you don't need to go forward with the app builder, sorry. You can directly go forward with the technical architect certification. So you have already cleared the prerequisite. You don't need to take the new certification exam, that is app builder and developer 1. You can go forward and with the technical architect 1. So this certification, guys, is the starting point of the developer track. So this certification proves that you are quite comfortable with the declarative aspects of the Salesforce platform. So you can design, you know about the custom fields, you know about page layouts, you know about workflows, and so whenever somebody is gonna say, how you're gonna design a field update with a workflow, it's not like you have a blank face. You have an idea exactly what is that. So if you have an idea about these declarative things, you can. So now it's no longer offered. So yeah, but this certification guarantees that you have a basic idea. Okay. Alright, guys. So Salesforce Certified Advanced Developer. Again, guys, this is no longer offered. This has been replaced by your Platform Developer 2 certification. If you already have this, it still counts. It's still valid. So so advanced developer, getting the advanced developer certificate was not easy. It's not at all easy. So if you guys have gone through it, you know that it's MCQ, then there's a programming assignment, then there's an essay. So we have worked hard for this certification. Salesforce is not gonna make it null and void in one day. So this certification proves that you are very, very comfortable with the programmatic aspects of the Salesforce platform. And Apex and Visualforce is like, you can work with them in your field. So very comfortable. Since you have cleared the programming assignment and the essay, we are very comfortable with these things. Okay, moving forward. Salesforce Certified Administrator. So guys, this certification is still available and very much thriving. You can go forward. So anyone who wants to start with an admin track and consultation track, this is the first step that you need to clear. So this certification is a prerequisite for certified administrator, your Salesforce Sales Cloud Consultant, Salesforce Service Cloud Consultant. So all these three you are covered. So once you are done with this, all these three are covered. This credential proves that you have a broad knowledge of Salesforce application. So you can configure all the declarative aspects. You can configure these applications. Plus, if there's a Sales Cloud application or a Service Cloud application, you can maintain those applications. You can do a little bit of tinkering with those applications. Okay. About the exam. So when you're gonna register for the exam, so how is it gonna look like? So it's gonna be a 60 multiple choice questions. It's gonna be a 90 minutes exam. 65% is the passing score. Registration fee is $200 US. Retake. Let's say you fail, God forbid, you have to retake the exam. Its fee is $100. This exam is available in multiple languages. There are no prerequisites for this exam. But make sure, so Salesforce, Salesforce advises these are some of the trainings that Salesforce has got on offer. They advise you to go through these. And for a full exam outline, you can go through the study guide. So all the exams, guys, we have a study guide. So study guide is a very nicely laid out PDF document, 5 to 6 pages PDF document. You can download. So I've given a link here. You can download that document. And guys, I would strongly urge you guys, if you're going to go for any of these certifications, go through each and every word of the study guide. Okay, stick to the syllabus. So every study guide has got the syllabus laid out in a nice way. You have got each topic and how much weightage needs to be given to each topic in terms of percentage. So Salesforce, as per my experience, Salesforce exams, certification exams, they stick to that weightage pretty strictly. One or two questions doesn't matter, but yeah, the overall, if you look at these exams, so if you have got security in Salesforce, if they have given out 20-30% weightage to that particular part of Salesforce, then yeah, you expect that many questions. Alright, moving forward, advanced administrator, right? So guys, this certification, advanced Salesforce Certified Administrator is a prerequisite for this certification. This says that you have had your fair share of handling Salesforce orgs. So you have got big orgs, big implementations, and you have handled everything. And you have almost, you're comfortable with anything and everything declarative aspect of Salesforce. So whether it's case management, whether it's contact management, whether it's entitlement management, or any other, module part of the Salesforce, that is part of Salesforce, you are pretty much comfortable with that. Okay. The general format for this certification is, again, guys, 60 multiple choice questions. 90 minutes are allotted to complete the exam. 65% is the passing score. $20 registration fee, $100 retake fee. No hard copy or online materials may be referenced. All right. Yeah. No, you cannot. And Salesforce Certified Admin is a prerequisite. Again, recommended training is this. And you can refer to the full outline here, that is study guide. Sales Cloud Consultant. Yeah. So this exam, guys, this can actually become quite tricky. So this is, you can say, the implementation track for the consultant track, guys. And the prerequisite is the Salesforce Certified Administrator. So this certification, having the certification proves that you can take care of business requirements of a customer. So this particular exam, it includes scenario-based questions. So you're going to be given a scenario that a particular business needs to implement this, and then you have to come up with the right strategy that how you're going to implement that. Obviously, you need to have an understanding of all the declarative aspects of Salesforce. So having that understanding and given the business needs, you have to come up with the best option. So this exam, also, you need understanding. You don't not need understanding of the Service Cloud aspects, but yeah, the Sales Cloud definitely. Sales Cloud aspects of Salesforce platform. So it also warrants that you can design and maintain Sales Cloud applications as per customers' business requirements. Right. About the exam, 60 multiple choice questions, 105 minutes, 68% passing score. Whoa, increased. Registration fee $200, $100 retake fee. Same, guys, available in different languages, and administrator is a prerequisite. Here's the study guide. Guys, go through the study guide very, very, genuinely, just don't jump over pages. Read each and every word, at least once. You might get so all the topics that are listed out there, you should have an idea about all those topics, and go through each and every topic. Sales and Service Cloud, from my own experience, some people might tell you that they are easy, as it was told to me, but they can turn out to be quite tricky. Okay, so these two certifications, they just make sure that you are well prepared for this. Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, I'm talking about both of them. So, Salesforce Certified Admin is the prerequisite. So having this certification proves that you are an implementation expert. Again, given a business need, and you can design a Service Cloud application. So when I say Service Cloud, guys, that actually means designing call center applications. You've got the Service Cloud, aspect of Salesforce. So, a business, again, your scenario-based questions. You are going to be given a scenario that the customer needs this kind of implementation, and how you're going to do that. You have to come up with the right strategy and choose the right option. So you need to have an understanding of all the aspects of Service Cloud. That means, your things like, navigating how to configure a custom console, and about case management, about entitlement management again, about things like email to case, and things like email. What's the difference between on-demand email to case and on-premise email to case? So those kind of things, you need to make sure that you have an understanding of all these things. General outline: 60 questions, 105 minutes, 68%. Registration fee is $200, retake fee is $100. Obviously, no hard copy or online material may be referenced. So, guys, we do have a couple of exams, we are going to see where you can, use online materials. It's kind of an open book test. But these are not. These are like, you have to register for these certifications. You have to go to an examination center, take a time slot, and you have to be there at that examination center on the time slot. And these are prometric tests, guys. So these are, you take these tests online on a computer, multiple choice questions. Here's the study guide. Go through it. Platform App Builder. So, guys, this is a new certification that has been introduced. It replaces the Salesforce Certified Post.com Developer Certification. It is a valid prerequisite to being going forward with the Salesforce Technical Architect certification. So guys, now for the new guys, you won't be able to see the option of registering for Post.com Developer certificate. You have to go with the App Builder certificate. Now, apart from the usual declarative stuff, you should be comfortable with the Lightning experience, the Lightning App Builder, to create the Salesforce applications. So guys, the whole revamp in these certifications was done because of this only, because Lightning came into the picture, and the old Salesforce Post.com developer certificate was not up to date, or it was not serving the needs of the hour and the new modules and the new things that Salesforce has come out with. That is Lightning. So App Builder, guys, most of the syllabus is going to be similar to your Post.com developer, but yeah, you do need an understanding of the Lightning experience and the Lightning App Builder, and then only you're going to be able to clear this. The general layout is 16 multiple choice questions, 90 minutes allotted time, 63% is the passing score. Same $200 is the registration fee, $100 is the retake fee. Recommended this. This is a training that is recommended, and you can see the full outline here. All right, Platform Developer 1. Okay, so this you must be proficient with the custom application development in Salesforce. So you must have a basic idea about Apex and Visualforce. So if somebody comes to you and asks you about SQL query, you should not be like, what the hell are you talking about? So you should have a good idea about the basic structure, how exactly the basic idea about how exactly in Apex is Apex. What are the different elements of Apex, like a SQL, fossil, if-else statements, for loops, and all those things. And Visualforce, you should have a good idea about how exactly Visualforce works, its different components. So this is, again guys, it's a multiple choice question exam. It's 60 MCQs, 1 or 5 minutes allotted to them. So guys, you can see here, earlier we used to have your Post.com developer that didn't require any programming knowledge. Then we have got our Advanced Developer Certificate that needed programming knowledge, the MCQ, and then we needed something. Then we had the assignment, and then we have got the essay. Now this whole thing has become a little more difficult. Instead of Developer 1, you need a Developer 1 certification to go for the Developer 2, which is the replacement for the Advanced Developer now. And so Developer 1 also, you need a basic understanding of coding and programming, and Developer 2 you need a pretty good understanding of coding and programming. And then Developer 2 you have the, so I'm going to show you. So this is the layout of the Developer 1. Going forward, this is the Developer 2. Because you need a pretty good understanding of developing aspects. So you need an understanding of SOAP, REST, Heroku, how to build out Lightning components, and usual Apex and Visualforce. So now you've got 2 MCQs that you need to clear, plus the programming assignment, plus the essay. So now things have become a little more difficult. But if you guys are comfortable with Apex and Visualforce and the REST API and the Lightning components, then you are all covered. Just make sure you study well. So Platform Developer 2, guys, again, this is not a certification that needs to be taken lightly. This can become tricky, and you need to have a good understanding about all the things. Lightning components, don't take it lightly as well, guys. It's going to have a good amount of questions from Lightning components, plus the Heroku. The general outline of Developer 2, guys, is again the 60-minute multiple choice questions. Now 120 minutes, 63% is the passing score. Now the registration fee, guys, is $400. So there's a lot more at stake, and the retake fee is $200. So just make sure if you go for this certification, I got it that some of the employers, they cover you, even if they reimburse you, even if you fail through the certification. But some of the employers, they don't reimburse. So just make sure you clear this certification and you're well prepared for this. And here's the study guide for that. And Developer 1. So Platform Developer 1 certification is the prerequisite to clear the Platform Developer 2. Right. So you need to clear the Platform Developer 1 first, then only you can go for the Platform Developer 2. All right. Pardot. So guys, as you know, if some of you don't know about Pardot is a company that Salesforce acquired. So it actually helps with designing marketing campaigns. So it's a different platform altogether. and it's strictly for the marketing guys. So if you need to connect with your, so if you need to, so it's about lead generation. So you can create forms, you can send out emails, so you've got a lot of automation things related to leads and marketing in Pardot. So you need to understand. So in order to be a Pardot consultant, you need to have an understanding of the Pardot platform altogether. You need to have a good idea about how exactly the Pardot platform integrates with the Salesforce platform, and the different automation tools that are provided by Pardot platform needs to be there. All right. Okay, guys. So I hope now my voice is going to be a little more clearer. I'm a little more closer to the mic now. Sorry about that. Okay, about the Pardot exam. So guys, this is gonna be a 60 multiple choice question. So guys, in order to have understanding of Pardot Consultant, you need to go through the documentation of the Pardot, and you need to sign up for edition for Pardot, and you need to have a good idea. So personally, I don't have any idea about the Pardot platform. I just have the idea that this is related to something called lead scoring, and you can score leads with multiple levels, and you can enrich leads before they arrive to your sales representative. So this actually increases the efficiency of your sales representatives. So instead of cold calling, this is a much better way. If you have the Pardot implemented, it's a much better way and much better utilization of your sales representatives, and you can get a better ROI out of each buck that you spend on your sales team. So it's going to be a multiple choice question. 90 minutes allotted. 70% is the passing score. Registration fee is $200. Retail fee is $100. And here's the study guide. Now you can go through it. Okay. After that, we have got the Pardot Specialist. So being a Pardot Specialist, you need to have you need to be good with the designing and implementing the marketing flows that Pardot platform as a platform offers to you. You need to have an understanding of all the marketing processes, the tools like lead scoring, email marketing, lead generation, and based on all the data that is, you have got reporting capabilities in Pardot as well, so you can use them as well, so that you want to say, let's say, how many leads have come in the last 6 months, and how many of them have been enriched to to a level that they can be converted. So those kind of things, you need to have a very good understanding of those kind of things. Then only you will be able to clear the Pardot Specialist. The format is more or less the same, guys. 60 multiple choice questions, 90 minutes allotted. 67% is the passing score. Registration fee $200. Retake fee is $100. So, like personally, I don't have any idea about. I haven't studied ever. I won't say I don't have any idea, but I haven't studied ever for the Pardot Specialist or the Pardot Consultant certification. Right now, I'm not much inclined towards the certification as well. But yeah, if you guys are interested, so guys, going for any certification and having more certifications is always better. So you don't know, let's say, you're working in a company, and let's say you are out there in the market looking for a job, and there's some employer who's looking for a Pardot consultant. Then if you guys having a Pardot consultant and some other candidate not having that certification, definitely it gives you an edge, right? So you can go for it. All right. So we've got the Salesforce Marketing Cloud Email Specialist. Okay. So guys, this is part of your marketing track. Yeah, this one. Okay. So guys, you need to have a very good understanding of Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and so you've got the Marketing Cloud email application. So there are two certifications for the Marketing Cloud. One is the Email Specialist, and another is the Social Specialist. So right now we're talking about the Email Specialist. So email, guys, some of us, we take email as a very simple thing, but email in itself is a pretty big marketing tool, as you know. We send out emails. So entire companies are actually built on emails, like MailChimp. And so you need to have a very good understanding of email marketing best practices, the terminologies, how to design your message. So guys, so whatever the messages that you get in your inbox via email, let's say even if it's Salesforce messages, so that the whole design of the email, the HTML that is used, the color that is used, and how exactly the message should be interpreted, what button should be there, what color of button should be there, like on click of what you should be redirected to where, and all these things. These are very carefully designed by email marketing guys. They sit down and design all these emails, the colors and the position of buttons and everything. So yeah, exactly. The position of the button inside an email can actually make a difference between whether you're going to click it or not. And whether you're going to click it or not actually makes a difference whether you're going to buy that product or not, if that email is trying to sell you something. So, the simple email can have an effect on your bottom line. So this becomes a very important part of your marketing strategy. So our company needs a proficient guy in this, and that's why this email, so Salesforce Marketing Cloud has come out, and then hence the Salesforce Marketing Cloud Specialist Certification. So how many emails were opened, how many emails that link was clicked that you intended for the audience to click. So all these reporting practices and tracking and email automation, so all that is part of the Marketing Cloud. So you need to have a very good understanding of all of that. Plus, since with all the Salesforce applications or all the Salesforce platforms, you need to have a good understanding how exactly Marketing Cloud integrates with other applications, particularly Salesforce. So this journal format, simple, 60 MCQs, 90 minutes, 60% is the processing, $200 is the registration fee, $100 is the retake fee, and there are no prerequisites. You can just go and give it out, and here's the study guide. Social Specialist. Now, apart from marketing, another biggest driver of marketing nowadays has become your social platforms. That is LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Even Pinterest and Instagram can be taken into this account. These have also become a pretty good platforms for social marketing. So you need to have a good understanding of the component of Social Studio. So there's as part of the Marketing Cloud Social Cloud, you've got something called Social Studio. So it gives you all the tools and components you can work with the different social mediums as part of your company. You need to have an understanding of social media terminology. Again, guys, post creation and conversion analysis and management. So you see a company comes out with a tweet, or let's say a post on LinkedIn. So you might say that it's just simple tweet, right? But no, all these things are. So Salesforce comes out with tweets like how many tweets that Salesforce does every day? It's like I think hundreds of tweets every day, right? So how these things are managed? How these things are managed via these platforms? They are automated platforms where these are specialist guys who are sitting back there and they are driving all these things. So this is part of your Twitter marketing campaigns or LinkedIn marketing campaigns or Facebook marketing campaigns. So these guys, they design these posts, they design the relevant material that is continuously moved out to social media so that you guys can consume it and company can have this marketing. Yes. So there are complex workflows that can be designed as part of this marketing cloud, and you need to have a good understanding of that. The basic structure is the 60 multiple choice questions, 90 minutes allotted, 67% is the passing score, registration fee is $200, retake fee is $100. No prerequisites, guys, but yeah, you need to have you go through the video. And here's the study guide. Alright, guys, so now the juggernaut, the behemoth, the Salesforce Certified Technical Architect. So guys, in order to go for this certification, this certification is very, very, very tricky. So this certification actually has your So there are multiple steps to the certification. We'll go through that. But yeah, so in order to take the certification, in order to even think about the certification, you need to have a very good understanding of the overall Salesforce platform. Not just Salesforce, so you need to have an understanding of the enterprise architectures that going to creating a robust application that is used inside an enterprise. So so you need to design. So what you need to do is you're expected to be kind of a technical architect. So you should be able to design a robust application, a big application. So let's say a company has got different systems. So they have got a SAP system in place, and they've got a website in place, and let's say they've got some other legacy system in place, and now they want to use Salesforce as their employee-facing part of the software. Now you need to have an understanding of how exactly Salesforce is going to communicate with all these different systems, to send the data, to receive the data to Salesforce. What data should be there in Salesforce, should be persisted in Salesforce, and what is not required, what should be real-time data sync, and how exactly all the architecture is to be designed. What should be the data model of the application in Salesforce? This and data model, guys, this actually needs to be very carefully designed, because a poor data model can actually land you up in a very bad shape later. And once your data model is decided, once you start building an application on top of that data model, it becomes very difficult to change that data model, because a lot of considerations going to play on top of that data model. So you need to have a very deep understanding of all these things, and plus it's not just understanding. You need to have a good experience with designing these kind of applications. You have sat down with customers, or you have gone through the requirements of customers pretty deeply and designed these applications and these kind of solutions earlier on your job or as part of your experience. So plus you need to understand exactly how the whole project is going to be delivered. So I'm not talking about from a project management point of view, but yeah, you need to have an understanding of exactly how project delivery of the life cycle works inside Salesforce. So you need to have an understanding of all the sandboxes, which sandboxes need to be spun up, how many developer pro, how many staging, all these things. So you're like running the show. Yeah. So if you go through what are the parts of the exam? So it has three components. First is the self-evaluation, second is the multiple choice exam, and third is the review board presentation. So you need to complete all these three to be a certified technical architect. And as certified technical architects are hugely in demand. Okay, once you are a certified technical architect, they are like, so employers will be running after you, so to say. So yeah, this is a awesome certification to go for. It requires a lot of energy and a lot of time from your part, and a lot of experience, obviously. And definitely, guys, consider this as part. For the beginners, I would say, take this as your goal. Go, even if you go with the admin track, great. But if you are going with the developer track, this should be your goal, end goal. So guys, your first self-evaluation is free. Thank God for that. It got 40 multiple choice questions. It's a 30 minutes exam. So guys, this is as it says, it's a self-evaluation. So you need to go through all these questions. You get an idea about exactly what they expect you to know. So there are questions like how proficient are you with JSON, right? There are questions like how proficient are you with let's say Salesforce authentication, right? SAML authentication, all those things. So you get a very good idea about what you can expect and what kind of knowledge you need to clear this certification. There's no registration fee, as I said, it's free. And certified app builder is a prerequisite for the technical architect exam, guys. So you need to have the app builder certification, then only you can go for the technical architect. After self-evaluation, then comes the MCQ. It's 60 multiple choice questions, 120 minutes, 63% is the passing score. The registration fee is $500 and retake fee is $250. So just make sure whenever you're going, you've got yourself insured. And after that, you've got the review board presentation. Now, this is something that is, that gets in the way. So you need to present. So it's a review board. So that board is going to give you kind of a case study. So you have to sit down and go through that case study very carefully and design an application, and then you have to present the application that you have designed in front of these guys. So you're gonna be, I think you're gonna be given a couple of hours where you can go through all the documentation of the case study, and then you have to present in front of these guys. This is gonna be a big Salesforce panel of Salesforce guys, and other technical architects are gonna be there on that panel. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And other Salesforce technical architects are going to be on that panel. And the registration fee is, $6,000 and $3,000 for each subsequent attempt. So that's why, big companies like, the Big Five and these kind of companies, they usually sponsor their employees, experienced employees to go for these kind of, for the review board presentations and certification. So yeah, 4 hours are allotted, no hard copy of material you can, and here's the study guide for the certification. Alright guys, quickly, for the experienced guys, you are pretty much familiar with the screen, WebSSR, and we see the screen like every couple of months when we are going for our release exams. For the new guys, this is, I should have provided a link here. I'm really sorry about that. I'll put a link here. So this is the website, WebSSR website that you need to go through, and you whenever you want to register for an exam. So in the starting, you have to create your own account. Using here, create new account, give all the information, and use an email ID, proper email ID that you'll be using all throughout your life. So this is gonna be your email account that you need to. This is gonna be an account that you need to maintain, and the email account that you link to it. So be very careful while signing up for this WebSSR account. And this is the account, guys, where you can log in and register for all these certifications that we talked about. For the certification, for the retake, for the scheduling of certifications, everything is going to be done through this site. So if you want to go log into this site, these are the certifications that are on offer to you. So the admin track, developer track, cloud consultant, architect, Pardot, app builder, marketing, instructor exams, guys. These exams are for those guys who want to become Salesforce certified instructors. So you want to train other people in Salesforce modules. You can have a look here. So I didn't find any registration fee here. So they have got their email ID given there. You can mail to them and you can inquire more about the instructor exams. Alright, quickly, maintaining your Salesforce credentials. So guys, 3 times a year, as you know, we have got Salesforce releases, that is winter, spring and summer. We just went through the spring release, and summer release is just around the corner. And as you know, with every release we come out with new features, with new Salesforce features. So in according to that features, and to make sure that all the certified people are updated, we have got these things called maintenance exams or release exams. And these release exams, so with every release, we have got a release exam. So winter, so let's say you have got winter 15 release, we have a winter 15 release exam, summer 16 release exam, and these are short exams with anywhere from 10 to 15 questions, and the questions are gonna be specifically related to the functionalities that have been newly released as part of that release. So you need to go through all the release notes for that particular release, have a good understanding, then only you will be able to clear this certification. Okay, depending on the Salesforce credentials you have, so it's not like, so whatever the Salesforce certifications you have, accordingly you have to take the release exam. So if you have, let's say, a Salesforce admin, you're a Salesforce admin, then you don't have to take a Salesforce developer or app builder release exam, right? So for admin, you have to take a admin release exam, and for a developer, you have to take a developer release exam. So every certification has got their corresponding release exams. So for a full idea exactly how to maintain your Salesforce credential, you can go to this very helpful article. It has got very nicely laid out plan for how which certification has got which release exam and how you can clear that and everything. Very nice article I found. Okay, about the release exams, these are very short, 30 minutes exams. Typically 15 questions, up to 15 questions, depending on how many features. So there can be sometimes more, there can be sometimes less. The exams are open notes, so you don't need to register. So you do need to register for the exam, but you don't need to go to a center to take these exams. You can just, take these exams from the comfort of your home. And these are open notes. You can refer to the online training and release notes during the exam. So nobody is watching you. And you are permitted 3 attempts at each release exam, and there's no fee to that. Thank God for that. So every release exam. So let's say giving you a basic understanding. Let's say you give out you recently cleared your app builder certification. Okay, so that clearing your app builder certification gives you a free pass for the next 3 release exams. So let's say you give out your app builder certification in February. So you will be able to give your summer release exam, your winter release exam, and the summer 17 release exam free of cost. So you will not be charged for anything. But after that, you have to give out $100 for the next 3 release exams. So that's how it goes. And once you have given your $100, let's say you fail 1 release exam, you have got 3 attempts to clear that. So don't worry. So you can relax. So there is a due date. So let's say you haven't cleared a release. So let's say summer 16 is around the corner, and now you have not cleared it, and now it's summer 17. So you just need to be very careful about the due dates of these release exams. So once these due dates are gone, you will not be able to take these release exams. And if you don't take these release exams, guys, if that release exam got expired, then your whole certification will get lapsed. So just be very careful of these things. Okay. All right, going forward. So certification expiration. So guys, yeah. So if you are Salesforce Certified Post.com developer, credential. So yes. So guys, if your prerequisite examinations, certifications expire, then all your other certifications are going to expire. So let's say you are a Salesforce admin and you fail to give out Salesforce administrator release exams and it got expired. Then if you are a Salesforce Certified Advanced Admin, Sales Cloud Certified, and a Service Cloud Certified, all these certifications are going to become null and void. So all your hard work is going to go into poof, right? So you need to make sure that you are well aware of all the release exams, their dates, and I prefer, as soon as the release exam is out, take it as soon as possible. About the developer certification, guys, so, since the developer certificate has got exams like Advanced Developer and Technical Architect, so these exams are not suspended or they are not invalidated in one day. They are put in a suspended state, and that suspended state also has an expiration date. So if you clear your release exam before that expiration date, then these 2 certificates will get reinstated. So just make sure if you're an advanced developer or a technical architect, so you do take care of the release exams. Otherwise, all your hard work is going to go into drain. Okay, transition exams, guys. So there's a very helpful article here about the whole transition process. Just go through that. I know there have been a lot of questions about the transition process, but transition is so if you go through this particular article, which is very helpful, it has got clearly laid out instructions for all the transition exams. But still, guys, if you have any questions related to transition, you can reach out to me via any medium that I've laid out. And plus, if you guys are also registered on the Success Community in the New Delhi Developer User Group, I've got my phone number also given on the left-hand side sidebar. You can give me a call anytime, no issues, and I will be happy to help you guys. All right, guys. So this is the end of the session. I hope we have completed our session in time. Yes, woohoo! This time. Yes. So guys, yeah. So I'll be sharing this whole presentation with you, and I'll be uploading this presentation and the recording. Recording will be uploaded on YouTube. This presentation will be uploaded on SlideShare, as well as I'll be embedding this presentation and video in my blog, and I'll be giving out notices of please go through the presentation, go through the video. It has been uploaded on Twitter on a regular basis in the next 1 month.
Okay.
Yes, so guys, previous session PDF. So we have got 2 sessions. So there was a lighting design system session, for which the presentation I'm really sorry guys about that. So that was the first session, and I was ill prepared for that. And the presentation I still need to share with you guys. I'll share with you guys as soon as possible. And for the last session, that is, we had on the workbench, how to use workbench like a pro. Its presentation, its recording is out there. It's shared on the internet. If you want, you can go through my blog, that is cloudvandana.com, and you'll find the blog there with the same name, how to use workbench like a pro. And I've given out the link to the SlideShare, and I've embedded the YouTube video as well, so you can go through them. And I'll be sharing this presentation and the video pretty soon. So by Monday, so this presentation will be up and loaded on SlideShare by today evening. And the recording, since it takes some time to process, and I also make some edits to it so that to get rid of the unnecessary parts. I'm gonna be uploading the video latest by tomorrow or by Monday. Alright, so guys, any other questions? Any other things?
So Atul, it's like right now
Yeah.
I've cleared my certified developer 1 actually, platform developer. So what do you recommend as the next certification to go on?
So you have cleared which one? Platform app builder?
No, developer 1.
Developer 1, right? Alright, so developer 1, then yeah, the most logical thing for you is to go for the developer 2.
Okay.
So go for the developer 2 MCQs, and then go for the programming assignment and the essay. And guys, I tell you, developer 2 is similar to your advanced developer certification, and in Indian context, that is the most sought after certification right now. Obviously, after technical architect, go for it. You'll never regret the time and energy that you have put into getting that certification. I guarantee that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right. So guys, on the ending note, so you can follow the New Delhi Developer Salesforce Developer User Group. This is the Twitter handle. Please join the meetup.com group and the Success Community group, guys. So I see a lot of people have not joined the Success Community group. Please join the Success Community group. I keep on adding a lot of useful information on the Success Community. And guys, if you are not active on Twitter, or if you are not active on the Success Community, please start being active. You don't know how much information you're missing out. There's a lot of information. So Facebook is nothing in front of Twitter in terms of Salesforce community. There's so many awesome people and so much awesome information being shared on Twitter and Success Community that it's a whole world out there. So I would strongly urge you guys to go there and be active on the community and at least join these groups. You need to reach out to me, guys. I've got all the information right here, on the last slide. Use any of these ways and you can reach out to me, and I'll try to get in touch with you as soon as possible. Usually it's instantly, so I'm like always online, always on Twitter, always on LinkedIn, and on my mobile. So I'll be answering you, right away. Any questions, anything related to Salesforce, anything related to certifications, any question, anything that you might be having a problem with, any requirement that you are stuck with, I'm all there. I'm out there. You can give me a call, and I'll be ready to help you. No issues. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining the session, guys. I'll be sharing all these things with you pretty soon, and I'll be also be sharing the offline session invitations with you. So just be free for the next couple of Saturdays. Any of the Saturday, there can be an offline session, and most probably it's going to be in Gurgaon. So I'm really sorry about that, Noida guys. You have to travel a little bit to Gurgaon, and we can meet face to face, and we can discuss more interesting things on that session. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Have a great Saturday and a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you all.